Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your love tarot reading for October 2016. And this reading is one I do with my private clients a lot, and it asks you to look within, and it's about using the tarot as a personal development tool. So, and it asks you to look within and to use these cards to see what's blocking you, Scorpio, from getting the life and the love that is your divine right, basically. And you've got such an interesting reading. Yeah, very, very interesting reading. So why isn't things working out for Scorpio right now in the romantic front? And this is the cards we got. So where you are emotionally is the Fool, and just incredible. And you went through some difficult things last month, Scorpio. For a lot of you, there was endings. And this is you entering October, basically a free spirit. You've done a lot of healing. You've let go of an awful lot of baggage. You're the number 0. You have no baggage. You have you've gone through a whole cycle of events. And you've got the World as additional guidance. So you've gone through the whole cycle of events, and you're entering October whole, complete, and completely ready to begin again. And I'm loving that for you, basically. And this theme is consistently repeated because it asks the spiritual reasons for why are you at where you're at in your life. And you've got the 10 of Swords, and what that's saying to me is a whole cycle had to be completed. I think, Scorpio, you've been learning some very big karmic lessons. And this card in this position is saying to me, you've shredded and let go of a whole old identity, and a whole cycle of events has completely came to an end. And I think for a lot of you it's been a very, very difficult ending. There's been a lot of betrayal, a lot of loss, a lot of feeling of being stabbed in the back. But you've gone through such a big healing process. So the spiritual reason, Scorpio, that things haven't been working out was you had to complete a whole cycle of events. And I think you've done that. Look. This is you going into October as the Fool. But I think some of you have gone through betrayal. I think some of you have been stabbed in the back. And that lesson had to be learned. Sorry, I know Scorpio, I know Pluto, and I know Pluto's lessons. And that's quite a... I get the 10 of Swords, but I just think some of you have gone through a whole cycle of events. Transformative to the core, basically, Scorpio. And what action and attitude these cards are asking you to develop is Temperance. Temperance has many meanings, but you know what? I think in this reading right now, Scorpio, I think it's asking you to integrate your head, what's the third eye, if you look at the card, and your heart. They're not opposites, they're absolutely, they're complementary parts of us. So we're not ruled by our emotions, like, alone, but we're also not controlled by our thinking. They work in perfect harmony with each other. And it's about creating balance and feeling stable in your life, feeling centered. And again, I really like it, particularly after some Scorpios have gone through a very intense cycle of events. And this Temperance is restoring your sense of well-being. And there's a real power about you this month, Scorpio. And I wouldn't generally use temperance, power and temperance in the same, but I don't know. With these cards and this temperance right here, about the attitude to develop is you're coming into your own, and you've got to align your heart and your mind, which means neither one control your life. They work in harmony together. So we're not ruled by our lust or ruled by our emotions. We have both working together. I really like it here. Your advice is the Two of Cups, and that's a bit of an awkward card here to have for. And you've got soulmates as additional guidance. So I think a lot of single Scorpios, you're already relating to someone, or you will be, as October goes along, because you've got it double here. So, in the advice card, next to the Temperance, and with all the other cards you've got in this reading, I think what this card is asking you to do is for you Scorpios who are relating or communicating or going to meet someone in October, I think it's asking you to have quite an open heart and be quite willing to engage with whoever this other person is you're going to meet. This, this part of your life is over. The betrayal's happened. You've already shredded the damage, you're the Fool, you've let go of all that baggage. Peace has been restored. I think this card is asking you to move forward in harmony, basically. Because you've got the Six of Wands, you've got the Victory card. It's going to be different this time, Scorpio, I promise. Because the outcome is a Death card. And this card, you've got your own card basically, always a deeply auspicious sign. But this is, in this particular reading with these cards, I just think this is saying this is a complete transformation. It's a complete ending and a new beginning for you, Scorpio. And this old identity is left behind, and all those swords are left behind. The Fool doesn't carry anything forward, and near this Temperance. And another additional guidance card you've got. I pull a Major Arcana for the biggest. It sort of rounds up the reading for me, and you've got the World. So this is a complete new cycle you're entering here, Scorpio. It's a complete new cycle, and you've got to leave the past behind. You're in alignment. You're in connection with your own self now. You're very, very empowered on a personal level, and empowered enough to go into an equal relationship, which is going to transform your whole life right to the core. Absolutely beautiful reading, Scorpio. I couldn't be more delighted for you. And the World there is just saying that's it. You've got the 0 and you've got the 21. It's like you've got the peak of the Major Arcana, and you start the month on a complete new emotional cycle. And yes, if this has helped, Scorpio, will you like, share, subscribe, anything to support the channel and so I can keep providing these readings. And the best of luck, Scorpio. You've got one big month ahead of you. And look out for my weeklies. They might give you additional advice. Okay, Scorpio. Bye.